corridor, Chicago to Detroit, Detroit to Chicago. I'm gonna go ahead and merge out in this first lane. It is very serious when you merge out. So you gotta merge out safely and smoothly. That's a pretty good merge, but I'm gonna back off a little bit. And you wanna have good speed and good space. I used to drive a Kia for corporate. They were pretty good vehicles, kind of small, pretty reliable, but you buy what you can afford. And if your bank account is all Kia, then you love that Kia. Right now I'm in a 2025 Equinox, pretty good vehicle, very good on gas, and pretty good reliability. When you're coming out in traffic, you want to take your time. You have to be patient because we're all learning. As an instructor, I make these videos for you to help you adapt to traffic, to help you make good decisions, and to allow you to really identify, do I really want to learn how to drive? Should I be watching these videos? Should I be reaching out? The answer is yes. I will help any of you who are serious about learning how to drive. And this has been my passion for a long time. And making these videos is passion. You're out on the road with me. We're in the right lane. It's rush hour, Friday. We're in the Midwest. It's very cold. It is 29 degrees outside. This morning it was 21 degrees. So this means you need to be mentally ready when you get out here. You need to be ready in case your car breaks down. You need to be ready for any type of circumstance or an event. Yesterday in class, we learned about proper mirror adjustment, where you want to frame your rear window in your mirror. And the mirror just simply tells you if a car is in your general area. It doesn't tell you if it's 10 feet away, 20 feet away. It's just to tell you if a car is near there. So I'm lifting my foot. We're at 50 miles an hour in a 55. This part of 94 is 55 miles an hour. Some parts are 70. Some parts are 75 miles an hour. We want to adjust our speed to be safe. We're always anticipating people cutting off, tailgating like this car. That sets us up for failure. And you're probably saying, who cares? But we care. Use your blinker, keep good speed and good space. Common sense is always important. So we're continuing to move. I'm in the blind spot of this semi-truck. There are four. Left side of the truck, right side, front, and back. We want to keep moving, and now we want to squeeze our brakes. You can see that smokestack. This truck is burning that diesel. We're all trying to get to where we're going. This I-94 corridor, and some of the major cities are Detroit, Chicago, through Indiana. I've been through all those areas, and each have strengths and weaknesses. But if you're learning how to drive, you want to watch this. And that gray car, the one that cut me off, that Toyota, they cut me off and then they cut this red truck off. So it's not us, it's them. They're in a hurry. But what I try to show you, are you kidding me now? Do you see this vehicle? They made 3 lane changes in less than 1 minute. If you drive like this, then you deserve to have your license taken away. Don't be that person. Take your time. If you're in that much of a hurry, you shouldn't be driving. And I'm being very honest with you. I want you to spot these key things as a moment in time. And don't worry, I'll make a video about it. Because you can't go anywhere. Making a quick lane change left or right is not going to save you time. What I try to do is give you guys a perspective. Now that's a decent lane change. I'll take that any day. Right? Have the blinker on. It's just a common courtesy. I'm going to get over 1 lane to the left. And I'm going to settle down. I don't want to be by this RAV4 Toyota. now I'm in their blind spot. We talked about this in class. You can see the mirror, the little indicator in the mirror lighting up. And what I'm trying to do is adjust my speed in space. And there's a semi-truck behind me, which is a little stressful. A car, then another semi-truck. I'm just trying to settle down. I see traffic, but the most important thing is looking ahead. That car's got a flat tire. That's tough. Whew, the tire came off. Oh my God. You can see cars that are very aggressive. You can see cars that are not. What I need you to do as a driver is settle down. You'll see cars entering our blind spot. See my mirror lighting up? It just lit up and they're out. We always want to maintain a decent following distance. There's another car in my blind spot. And we're going to pick a stationary object and count 1001, 1002, 1003. We go in and out of people's blind spots, and you want to keep moving. By you looking at these instructional videos, you're going to learn best practice. You're going to learn how to deal with road rage. You're going to learn how to find the best car for your budget. There's another car in our blind spot. Then it's out. We are trying to maintain good speed and good space. We're about 65 miles an hour. The zone is now 70. But it takes a few moments for the flow to pick up. And this tape or that bumper connector's a little bit irritating. But we're trying to maintain good speed. There's a hawk up there. And really look at your environment. What is the environment telling us? What are the threats? Cars speeding, people tired, traveling for 8 hours on the I-94 interstate through Chicago and Detroit. They're stopping for nothing. I'm going to make a lane change. I don't want to be around them. I'm going to continue. And by us accelerating, we're getting close to the line. The line could be an accident. The line could be a cutoff. I don't want to be by this garbage truck because debris will come out. I see the bus here. I'm hoping they're going to use the blinker. There they go. I'm going to wait. I squeeze my brake. And we communicated. I yielded for them, even though I didn't have to. I'm going to get over one lane, mirror, turn signal, blind spot. There's a lot going on. The smart bus, the semi-truck, ramp, F-150. This bus is in a hurry. They're getting it. You do get a little bit more nervous or aware, and I'm trying to keep good space. This ramp, this F-150 is flying. You'll see them pass me. I'm at about 65. No need to be rolling real crazy. It's not that serious. And I think you want to find balance. If you got to go somewhere, then you get in the left lane. But be aware, the faster you go, the closer you're going to get to the line. The line is an accident. The line is death. We want to make great decisions out here. And you can control what you see. Our speed is picking up. We're about 70. But this burgundy minivan, this caravan, I should say, it's not moving. So I'm going to lift my foot, I'm going to make a change, and I'm going to get over to the left. This morning, there were about 5 cars that should have got over to the middle lane. I had to make a lane change to get away from those cars because I felt in danger. And I think it really depends on you. What is your risk tolerance? Because every time you get in the car, we take a risk. And I'm looking ahead. We all have to rely on each other to drive safe. I'm maintaining good speed, about 70. There's a car in my blind spot. You can see my mirror lit up. It was. There's a Ford Ranger coming up behind me. what I'm trying to do is find a comfortable speed, but sometimes in an expressway you have to push and you don't find comfort. But also you have to balance comfort, getting where you need to go, and being safe. And I think that comes over time. In the beginning, you're going to drive really fast, trust me. And then you're going to have a couple of near misses. And then you're going to blame the other driver. Then you're going to look at yourself when you get a ticket. I need to slow down. I need to leave early. I need to recognize that I am the problem. Good driving behaviors learned through your parents, through video games, through watching live driving tutorials such as this. Don't worry, I'm safe. I have both hands on the wheel. I have an app. Because if it wasn't safe, I wouldn't do this. I'm trying to keep good space. I'm trying not to tailgate. It's a balance between the throttle, steering, accelerating, and not gripping the wheel. A lot of young drivers just don't take it serious. Because I see it every day. I teach adults and teens. And they don't recognize when they're in danger. But you see small micro clips, and most of you do like that. You like the titles, you like the clips. But also we're doing a lot of long form content to help. And I think these tutorials do serve a purpose because you can watch them on your tablet, big screen TV. I'm in the Midwest, a lot of traffic, a lot of trucks, a lot of cars. Sometimes it's not fun. Sometimes it's really challenging. I'm just trying to get moving through these blind spots. And I'm trying to balance fuel economy, speed control, and safety. These white lines discourage lane changing. You can if you have to. I need to make a decision. Nope, I see brake lights. So I'm lifting my foot and I'm squeezing my brake. I'm really beating traffic. Car just cut them off. And I'm scanning left, middle, and right. I see the transit forward. I see that hybrid forward over there, which is not a bad vehicle to get. We're at 60 and a 70. I'm trying to keep good following distance. I'm not trying to tailgate. Thank you. Trying to maintain good speed. That's a C-Max hybrid. They don't make those anymore. It's a pretty good vehicle. Good meaning it's pretty reliable. It is a hybrid. Good gas and electric. All 3 lanes are full. So this is the heavy traffic. This is your 4th drive, your 5th drive. And as an instructor, I'm looking for you to stay consistent. I'm checking mirrors. My hands are about 7 and 5. AAA is our national organization here in the Midwest. They said 7 and 5 is a better position, more comfortable. We know there's an airbag in the middle. I'm not trying to break my thumbs. So I do follow AAA's recommendations. What hand grip do you use? Do you use a 9 and 3? Do you use a 10 and 2? I'm somewhere between 9 and 3 and 7 and 5. This car does have adaptive cruise control, but it's off. I'm keeping my space. Imagine driving in this for 6 hours a day. It's crazy. But I'm trying to show you what you need to do to remain consistent, be in a good mental state, in a good mental place. Because if you're tired, you owe it to yourself not to be out here driving, because you're going to end up crashing, sideswiping, or rear-ending a car. We're trying to keep good speed and good space. We're back up to about 75 miles an hour. It doesn't feel like it, but we're moving pretty good here. And if you can continue moving for 3, 4, or 5 hours, you've covered about 350, 400 miles. There's another, oh, someone is getting pulled over. Oh, helping someone. At least you do that. I want to stay away from this semi-truck. It's just a lot of traffic right now. Waiting for the truck. Good. Man, it is a lot of traffic here. It is a lot of traffic. But that Tesla, I'm gonna get over one more lane. Man, there's a lot going on here. So I'm in the right lane. It's about 40 miles an hour. Speed limit is 70. I make these videos so you can learn how to drive, have good speed and good space. Interstate, expressways, roundabouts, 3-point turnarounds. If you have questions, go ahead and put it in. I have to get fuel soon, so I'm going to have to get off here. This is a clover leaf. You have to reduce your speed going in. Really slow, very easy. Just take our time. And you can see how slow we're going on this clover leaf. And semi-trucks are the backbone of the economy. Turn on my left turn signal. And we have to check mirrors, man. I'm gonna let this truck get over. I'm gonna flash my lights. Okay. Communicate. See, he thanked me. That's cool, man. And if you can communicate like that, that's what you do. Because truckers have a job too. They're trying to get to where they need to get. They're trying to get safe. The GPS has me taking a shortcut here. And it's all about checking those mirrors. A lot of people don't do that, because I teach this every day. You have to check those mirrors. You got to go into the nearest lane smoothly and easily, and accelerate out real smooth. I see the white car, the S-curve. I see the gray car up there, way out there. They're going to come out regardless. They shot out too. That's dangerous. You saw what they did? You never want to do that. You want to wait for the car to clear. And this is a long S-curve. It's a two-way. I've seen cars drive on the wrong way before. It's very scary. So you always have to stay alert. We want to follow the curve, take our time, and do our best. We're making a right turn, so we signal 100 feet, a half a block. You want to go in under 25. We're already here, so we're not going to slam brakes. Going real easy. Okay, we're going to have to get petrol, charge up a little bit. I will be reaching out to you guys later. Please make sure you subscribe and join